Hello, my lovely vigilant owls, and I am back with a lovely I'm doing a collective check-in. That Lionsgate was very interesting. So it's not gonna be like the last check-in. It's not gonna I choose what I feel like doing. So I'm tapping into your shadow to see what is the overall message, and then I will be using steampunk to see how's that translating in your mental realms, and the deviant moon to see how that is translating in your subconscious, so that you can work with these along with the animal spirits, the chakras, and the angels that will be helping you through this next energy shift, so to speak. So let us begin, and we will be doing this in the aspect of divine masculine and feminine. We have both energies, so do not be so gun-ho on he, she, etc., etc., okay? Alrighty, let's see what's going on. Divine feminine is first. We have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, okay. These two want to come out. King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Well, right away, it seems a lot of stability and connections is coming through for the Divine Feminine. Hierophant for the Divine Masculine. Ooh. Seven of Cups. What else for a divine masculine? I almost said feminine. Oh, look at that counterpart. Queen of Pentacles came out. Underneath that, we have the Knight of Cups. Sure, you saw that. There we go. Let's see what animals are coming out. Right away with this next transit, it seems a lot for both energies. Your spirit team, your spirit guide is really guiding you along with your spirits as well through your shadow work of what else you need to do, because a lot of people that were on the path that are doing their work, they're kind of just like, okay, so we completed, we're just kind of waiting out this Lionsgate now. But also there's a lot of people that are just now awakening due to this as well. Octopus. Trying to find the octopus. Underneath that we got butterfly. A nice transformation card. And the chakra that you'll be working on, should be focusing on at this time. As a whole, as a collective, in both energies. Oop. Okay then. That's the one to come out. Heavy heart chakra. A lot of heart alignment will be needed. You have the victim and trickery in reverse. Understanding two sides of the story as well. With the octopus, it's there's many legs in the one head, so it seems like it's getting pulled in so many different directions. It's getting so many different stories that it needs to fully get the concept of what's going on. I don't know where that came from, but and let me pull an angel that will be that energy that will probably, again, you don't have to call on these angels. It is just oh, okay. 3 wanted to pop out. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Oh, I'm gonna fit this, I guess, behind here. Sensitivity, Archangel Hanel. You are extra sensitive to these energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And chakra clearing, Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometry shapes. And underneath that, we have clear audience. Archangel Zakel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. So overall, for just the collective shadow for both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, heavy needing to stay cleansed, purging, and a level head in these times, and both heart and mind need to be on the same page at this time. It has to be, because it's very easy to be able to fall into all the chaotic energy that is roaming around right now. Excuse me. For the Divine Feminine, I'm seeing like a lot of activity in the mental realms to get these ideas or whatever they're trying to commit to, what they're already building, especially on their Divine Masculine side, how to incorporate their Divine Masculine to direct their energies into these connections that are going to give them more abundance, so to speak. It doesn't have to be just money. It's not just money. More abundance and stronger there to strengthen their connections, to have a better sense of to build up, have more peace. It could be abundance in anything, possibly a leveling of a promotion, etc. All different things that could be happening with whatever you're thinking about in the time you're watching this. This is going to be timeless, but still. Whatever you're thinking about the moment, the Divine Feminines, I almost said Divine Masculine. Yeah, Divine Feminines are really in their heavy masculine energy, and that doesn't mean being manly and stuff. It just means really directing and crafting out plans of how you're going to physically bring your ideas to life in this realm, so to speak. Divine Masculines. Oh yes, sorry. One more thing for the Divine Feminines. In this time of not even using your shadow work, just being in this I'm not surprised if the Eight of Pentacles want to pop out when I switch to the mental reading, the mental realm reading. But all this hard work that you're going through, but also remember to self-care that's popping out. Make sure you are being gentle with yourself at this time. Even if the Divine Masculines are in this energy as well, make sure you are not too hard on yourself in your mental space, because it's very easy to be in this overthinking, frantic type of energy, instead of being like the dragonfly, understanding like where you're flying to and really guiding through your emotions in this mental realm, because this animal is an air element, but it is also heavy with the water because of the way this triangle is down, because it is a symbol for water as well. So just be careful as well. For the Divine Masculine, ooh, Spirit had to come down on you, especially with the Hierophant right here. Like, you need to do, maybe you're already doing it, but in this time, make sure you're upping up on your chakra work. Make sure you're constantly doing your chakra cleanses, your chants if needed, your daily meditations, to keep yourself aligned at this time, because it's very important in this moment right now. Turning away from all of your options to focus on incorporating your Divine Feminine counterparts right here. Look at that. But using this time to really understand like how you're gonna how the Divine Masculine is going to not please Divine Feminine, but really understanding that that what's the word I'm looking for? That feminine touch that comes with the physical realms of being nurturing and planning, even though it's always a go 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 and wanting to like have the physical stuff. Also, again, that nurturing, like once you have an idea, how are you going to keep it going? How are you going to keep that foundation from, like when you're building a house, you don't just go, okay, these are the floor plans. Like you need to build up, so to speak. You can't just stay at one level. You need to maintain the level that you already built and then build on top of that. That's what this energy shift wants you to understand. And getting out of the victim mentality and not falling into that trickery as well. Like, oh, like how, you know, a lot of times we end up in this victim mentality of, oh, they did this, they did that, but not falling into that trap of I'm going to be cold to avoid the trickery, so to speak. Not having a rigid mind of thinking with the victim mentality. Understand that, oh, I'm in this mentality, why? Letting it process and then moving on from it. Understanding how you fell into it, but not letting it overtake you to where it throws you off course, if that makes sense. And overall, an angel that you can work with to help you on either side here, wherever you're resonating the most. Archangel Raphael, tapping in with heavy, especially if you're feeling blockages in your heart chakra. That will also help as well. I will read the dragonfly mainly because that's the one that is pulling me. There we go. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and etheric creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so that the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, magical. When out of balance, can concentrate, busy mind. To bring into balance, focus on the breath. Alrighty, if you are leaving us here, if you just needed an overview of your shadow, then you have a good day, my lovely vigilant owl. Thank you so much for flying in with me. Please be sure to like, comment, and share, and let me know how this reading did help you. And check out my second channel where I create stories for your inner child. Hopefully I have one this week. The energy has been interesting. Yeah. Well, and now let's mosey on down to the mental realm. Alrighty. Mental space. So, coming down from the overall shadow, what is being mentally conveyed in the mental realms? For the divine feminine. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Underneath that we have the Tower. The divine masculine in his mental realm. I took 4 because that's what came out. I don't always do the traditional 3. Kind of just do what spirit leads me to do. And underneath that we have the Ten of Cups. Now the animal spirit that will be help guiding you in the mental realms, masculine and feminine. The divine. Ooh. Stingray. Interesting. Underneath that we have the nightingale. And the chakra that you probably need to be focusing on for this. Ooh. Yeah, impatience, but the throat chakra. Being able to communicate these ideas that are coming out, but not really an impatience with other people, just more of like not letting you like take a moment to get your thoughts together, so it just ends up coming out like a mess. And Archangel to help convey these. Oop. And even, yep, like I said, teaching and learning. Yeah. Learning how to convey these messages in a, it's not a professional way, just more in a clear way for everyone to grasp what you're talking about. So Archangel Ezekiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Okay, underneath that, we have all is well, Archangel Jamal. Jeramel. Okay. Boop. Boop. So divine femi. So in your Queen of Pentacles energy, figuring out how to bring in these new ideas that come through. With the king, the king might pop up if I clarify anything. Queen of Cups here, you are understanding, emotionally you're grounded. You're just trying to figure out what these new passions that are coming through in this mental state that you're in your mental realm. How are you going to basically communicate these things to ground them? So it's more of you have the emotional maturity to know what you want to say. You have the how you physically want to map it out. It's just more of how to it's more of like what to say besides how to say it, if that makes sense. Like, you know how to say these things, just what do you want to say? What do you want to do, more of the speak. Well, the divine femme, I said divine femme is everywhere. Maybe the divine masculine really has their mind on the divine feminine. That's really probably what it is as well. We are in the mental realm right now, so that's probably it. Just all the divine masculines are just thinking about their divine feminine. That's all. Like, how are we gonna do this? That's literally with the divine masculine, with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, ending all of these different options. My apologies for the extra noise in the background. A few people like being super loud in this house for no reason, even though they're downstairs. But anywho, clearing that away. Anyway, Ten of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles, the closing out all of these different I kind of want to I'm getting burdens. Ooh, okay. Different choices and options just based around probably money or careers of basically what do you want to do. So ending that never-ending cycle of spirit giving you so many different options you don't even want to like move. Kind of how like you when you're in a kind of like how you're in a store. spirit game's funny. So it just showed me like how you're in the store and you have like, oh, I want to choose a yogurt or something, but there's like so many different flavors that you think is good, but you know you can't like grab all of them, so you're just kind of like, I need to choose, and they just showed me someone just grabbing whatever and just running off because they need to go. So that's what the divine masculine could be doing. Just like, okay, I'm wasting time now, I just need to pick one, whatever I pick. But it's a clear-cut decision of like, okay, I know I probably am not gonna like the blueberry even though it looks so good. You're choosing best based off the best perception you have right now, divine masculine. And you're learning, even though in this like kind of rushed thing, you're learning that keeping sorry, lost my train of thought a little bit. But you're learning that regardless of, because it's still yogurt is still good regardless of what flavor you get, but you're learning to just like, okay, this looks really good, let me just try this one, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Not in every aspect, but in the terms of the yogurt, if that makes any type of sense. Makes sense to someone. Maybe divine masculine really loves yogurt. More of a pudding person, but each his own. And with the stingray, I'm going to read the stingray. But you see how the stingray here is aligned with his chakras here? Like everything is aligned and he's able to just go straight up. There's no misdirection or anything. Let me read that. Also being able to ending that never ending of I don't know what to do, I have too many options. Just picking something and sticking with it, that you, not of impulse, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for. It's not of impulse. You're making a clear decision, but you also know you're kind of hurrying up because it's like, okay, the time is running out, like I gotta go, that type of thing. So it's not like a impulsive decision, it's just more of, okay, I'm wasting time, let me get this because it's here we go, stingray. I didn't find it in the book, I just picked up the book to look up stingray. Yeah. My apologies if my throat sounds a little raspy. I didn't just wake up, it's just the throat chakra is just doing something. It's doing something. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. Yeah. That yogurt, that little picture I was getting, he was like, I need to choose a yogurt because he was like rushing. Sorry. Where was I? No matter what choice is made now, it is inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again. As the force of dogma grows within the stingray, it is too strong to ignore. When in balance, eager, wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others, quits. To bring it to balance, move through the discomfort. So even though that you are having an issue like choosing an option, choosing what you want to do on both sides, divine masculine and divine feminine, and vice versa. Even if you're having issues like, oh, I don't know what to do, I kind of just, and it's kind of forcing you to like just want to like stay in your comfort zone, you kind of can't. Not kind of, you can't. You got to move through the discomfort, otherwise you're going to be stuck in the cycle. You're going to get stuck in the loop. So you have to get through the discomfort if you want to get to a new desired destination. You don't want to end up with just a bunch of regrets because you were too stressed out to move, because it seemed too difficult. Life gets difficult. You got to keep going. I will read the impatience card because that is pulling me to read it. Sometimes I get pulled to read it. Sometimes they don't need the meditation. It's that type of thing. So, impatience, electric blue moon. If I don't take care of it, it will never happen. Inspiration. Now is not the time to make rushed decisions. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming in if you are hasty. personal inquiry. Am I jumping the gun? If I am honest with myself, am I forcing something? Key ideas: scarcity thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, success through patience. Keywords: unfolding, revelation, success. Meditation: imagine something you strongly desire. The electric blue moon appears and begins to cool the heat of your emotions. Write down any communication you receive in the moonlight. It is a message from the Council of the Great Spirits. So really, you're going to need your emotions to ground your mental. Not letting your heart lead you, but allowing your heart to have some say, so that you can ground in your mental realm, because it's very easy right now for your mind to wander. Okay, so if you're leaving us here, my lovely vigilant owl, thank you so much for flying in with me. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me a little hoot in the comments to let me know how this went for you. Thank you, and let us go down to how this is translating into your subconscious. How you're going to work through it with your subconscious. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different check-in, spiritual check-in. Sometimes some different realms I might need to check into. Sometimes it's a pure message that needs to come through. Other times, different aspects. I like tapping into different aspects. So what is happening in the subconscious? I got fear. I just immediately heard fears. Alrighty. So we got the 9 of Wands, Justice, but Justice came in reverse. What else for the Divine Feminine Collective? Anything? Okay. What is happening in the Divine Masculine? Okay. Got the 5 of Wands. Anything else for the Divine Masculine? If you haven't noticed by now, I do not do traditional, tarot spreads. I kind of just like doing whatever I'm led to do. It's fun like that. I like keeping it fun like this. Anything else? Oh, okay. So we got the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Underneath that, we have the Queen of Swords, and that is a connecting. Alrighty, the animal spirit that is helping guide through the... I don't want to keep calling it fears either. It's not really fears. It's more of distortions that need to be worked through so that you can move forward. I'm not taking all of these cards because half the deck wanted to fall out. I'll take that though. Look at that. Butterfly. And then we start off with that at the end. Those coming in. And underneath that we have Otter Spirit with Frog. I'll take Frog. And the chakra to help get through this distortions, or that needs to be healed due to distortion. Rejection through Spirit is a Spirit card. And underneath that we have Gratitude. Having a gratification. Oh boy. Seeing the gratitude in the rejection, basically, is what's happening here. So the divine, let's pull an angel. Hold on, let me pull my angel. What angel is helping us work through the distortion? Archangel Gabriel. Creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So, and underneath that we have gifts from God. Archangel Sapphel, we angels bring your gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So, Whew. Right off the bat, divine feminine, having a bit anxious, is anxious that maybe spirit is kind of abandoning her a little bit, which is not true at all. If you needed that confirmation, spirit is not leaving you. They are taking off your training wheels, so to speak, because a lot of just people in general that have been staying on their path, divine feminine or divine masculine, they have been staying on their paths. They don't really need spirit like kind of coddling them anymore. They got it. It's just more of, this is kind of the version of a baby bird getting kicked out the nest for the first time, so to speak. It's like you don't need the spirits to always, be in your ear all the time. You trust your intuition. This is part of your test to have faith in yourself along with your intuition. Spirit is always going to be there. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they're really kicking you out to where, okay, you need to be on your own for a little bit. No. They're basically just taking a step back. They're still going to be there, but they want you to trust in yourself because you can do these things. And that's leaving divine feminine a little bit lost in their mental realm. Not too bad though. It's not so bad. See right here with rejection, how even though it's a guy, how he's looking towards spirit like, oh, I don't know if my work is going to be good enough, I don't know if this, and spirit is kind of, notice how they're not really talking just around him because they just want him to make a decision on his own, because spirit shows us the way, but they don't do it for us. It's our choice. Which comes back to the butterfly, the otter, and the frog. I will read all three of them. But this is a intense transformation for the divine feminine. Please be sure, divine femmes, to stick to writing, to if you don't have one, get a journal or find a hobby if you're heavily into writing like I am. You don't have to write every day, but every time you notice when you're constantly thinking about something, or always replaying a conversation in your head, maybe write down the conversation and read it over and see what's bugging you in that. You don't have to show it to the person that you're fighting with in your head, but maybe it's just you fighting with you in your head. Just write down that dialogue and see what is that pattern, the keywords that are probably bugging you, that are making you have that over and over reaction. And heavy cleansing as well at this time as well. Heavy cleansing as in saging, baths, healthy eating decided to come through as well. For the divine masculine here, we have 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the having to balance out these inner conflicts that is arising. Just different demons that are just showing up again. Maybe just rowdy friends from the past that are coming through, and they're like, hey, let's go do what we used to do, like going out and stuff, and you're just like, the divine masculine's like, I'm cool, I got some books to read, my girl wants me to read some books with her, I'm cool on that right now. And you're really finding a balance between hanging out, just maintaining your connections, and also keeping your relationship happy. But also, it could be the inner conflicts within themselves and balancing out what feels good and what they have to do on their path. Hence why heavy cleansing, especially in the mental realms, are heavily needed, and especially the emotional realms. Mainly, I'm getting a pull between both though. So let me read, first let me read rejection. Rejection keeps having me stare at it. Rejection. Ivory tower, they won't use me. Inspiration, you don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. Personal inquiry, am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? Key ideas, others approval, unsupportive environment, working alone, arrival of a teacher. Keywords, protection, inclusion, development. Meditation, imagine divine ivory light filtering down and encircling you in the distance. An ivory tower beckons. You reach the castle and the drawbridge slowly lowers. You enter the castle grounds and come to the tower. At the top of the stairs is a door. Inside is a place of no judgment. You finally found your way home. You have finally found your way home. Yes. And now for the animal spirit. Also, with how I read, it's probably you're like really hesitant on really maybe spirit is finally bring you into union with yourself or with your divine partner, and you've been through so much with spirit giving you red herrings and stuff. It's just like, I don't know if I can trust this. I'm not sure. Well, this is your confirmation. Be sure you made it to graduation, so to speak. I'm gonna also post in the comments if anyone's interested, and if you made it this far, congratulations. I'm gonna post a song in the comments that I've been playing for a little bit now, since everything happened at the beginning of the year, so to speak. I believe it's called Quavo Congratulations. I'm gonna post it. It's been really a theme in my personal work. I'm heavy on music and its deeper meanings and stuff. But anyhow, if I can find butterfly, that would be great. Butterfly, there we go. Butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation, the energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is an element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same time and place, will do wonders for uplifting a butterfly spirit. When in balance, cheerful, graceful. When out of balance, fragile, frustrated. To bring into balance a daily routine. For otter. Obscure joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would your life look like? What would it bring to you there? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to a precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When in balance, full of love, needs nothing. When out of balance, gloomy sides make silly excuses. To bring into balance, dance party or celebration. And the frog. You know what's funny? I closed the book to find the frog, and the frog is behind the otter. Clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within its healing element, and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, it needs for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. When in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, depleted, runs on empty. To bring into balance, lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. I strongly recommend bathhouse. If you've been following any of the current events with the spiritual events, water is not the good thing to be in. That's not a shower. I'm just saying. If you're into the Orishas, Yeminya says do not go in the water this year. Just stick to bathhouses, a nice cleansing, bath at home, showers. I'm just saying. If you look up Lake Leland. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, this is all I got. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for hanging in there with me, my vigilant owls who have stayed and flied in for this entire spectacle. I will post in the comments each layer if you don't need the entire video. And yeah, that is all I got for you. Please be sure to email me at madness.inspired369@gmail or inspired_madness369 on Instagram for a personal video reading if you would like. My generals are $10 and my more advanced are $20. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you so much for flying in, my lovely vigilant owl, and I'll see you later. Peace.